Yo, what's good, fellas? I'm Smakey, and Modern Warfare 2 Season 1 just dropped, and with it, 4 brand new weapons. As you can see, I'm looking a little rough. As soon as the season dropped, I hopped on and started playing with the new MPX, or the BAS-P SMG. I got a gold, and now I'm going to tell you guys the best class setup in multiplayer, as well as the easiest ways to complete the gold camo challenges. So let's hop into it, and let's start with the weapon class. So this is my weapon class. You guys can pause it if you want. I opted for a little bit more of a lower recoil, a little slower build, but at the end of the day, it is an SMG, so it's going to be fast. We go with the 12-inch barrel and the Bruin pendulum muzzle. These are going to give you a lot more range and a lot less recoil, as well as the X10 Nexus grip underbarrel. That is going to help a lot with the aiming stability as well. So right off the bat, the thing is going to be an absolute beamer. I'm not a huge fan of the iron sights. Like, they look cool, but they're not super practical. I feel like they take up a lot of the screen for an SMG. So I went with the Cronin Mini Pro. That's the blue dot you get from upgrading the Expedite to level 7. And then for whatever reason, it says the D37 grip, but I use the Bruin Flash grip to give me a little bit more sprint to fire and a little bit more ADS speed. So that way, again, I make up for a little bit of that speed that I lose with the low recoil build. Let me know what you think of this build. I find that it absolutely beams. Obviously, you're still going to lose to something like a 74U or a TAC 56 at range. This just isn't the gun for that. This thing shreds up close, though. I'm excited to see how it works in Warzone. Now, moving on to the weapon challenges. What's really nice is this gun has 24 weapon levels, but you only need to get it to weapon level 16 to unlock all 4 challenges. So the first one is just 50 kills. We're not even going to talk about that. It's going to happen while you level it up. The next one is 15 hipfire kills. Should happen, but if it doesn't, I would recommend throwing on that green hipfire laser. This gun has pretty solid hipfire accuracy, and with the fast fire rate, it still melts people. Next, we have the 15 kills from behind challenge. Again, this will happen naturally, but I recommend playing a objective game mode if you really want it to happen sooner. And then using dead silence as well so they don't hear you, because you can hear every footstep in the game in this. So lastly, at weapon level 16, you have to get 50 kills while using a suppressor. You should have a suppressor unlocked. There is a built-in suppressor into the barrel that you get at weapon level 23 if you want to use that. But again, you're going to have this at weapon level 16, so it shouldn't even matter. Just throw on one of the suppressors. I recommend one that doesn't hurt your range too much because it already is pretty bad at range. And then just get 50 kills with it. It'll happen naturally. Like, you're literally just going to be using the gun. There's nothing conscious you have to do. The only conscious thing is hipfire kills if you don't usually hit fire when people are close range. I do. I know everyone doesn't, so that's just something to keep in mind. Once you complete all 4 of these challenges, however, you're going to get the gold challenge, and it is the same as every other gun. You have to get 3 kills without dying 10 times. This took me 2 games. Like I said, this is a solid gun. I wouldn't say it's anything crazy. It's not above the VAS-Nez. It's definitely not above the Vector. It's not above guns like that. In fact, compared to most SMGs in multiplayer, I think it's pretty bad, but I'd still rather have this over like a launcher or a melee weapon or something, obviously. I noticed that a lot of times, especially once you got to even 20 meters, it started to kill in about 5 bullets, and I don't know, that just doesn't seem right compared to every other gun in the game. I think every gun should kill that slow. I'm a big proponent that the TTK is a little too fast in this game, but this gun, you know, the fire rate makes up for it, but it does kind of shoot marshmallows compared to other weapons. So for that reason, like the staple of Orion Obtainment we usually do in every video, I'm going to rank this gun. For that reason that I just talked about, I'm going to put this in C tier. I have seen somebody use the new sniper rifle, and I'm going to be working on getting that gold as soon as possible. But for now, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. The BAS-P, we don't know the best attachments yet. I do have it max level. I'm definitely going to try it in Warzone, but I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, hey, leave a like. It helps me out a ton. And if you subscribe, you can say that you were in the first 2,000 subscribers Smakey's career. In all seriousness, I am going to be posting a lot of videos coming in the next couple days with Warzone and DMZ coming out, so I'm very excited for that, and I hope to see you guys then. So thanks for watching.